Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Semis. The Milwaukee Bucks come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Trail Blazers. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
The Eastern Conference semifinals continue here on 2K Sports. Game 2. In this game, you'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Portland Trail Blazers. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. They've got Bull, and it's Cornette in at the center position. And for the Bucks, Baker out there with Baker. Then it's Ilyasova, and it's Baker in at the small forward. You look at the Trail Blazers, they... come into this game too, Greg, with everything to play for.
And Kevin, let's be honest, this is more or less a must-win game for them. As the lower seed, putting yourself in a 2-0 hole makes the job that much tougher. They need to steal home court advantage tonight to have any chance in this series.
Here's Baker, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Following the miss by Denny Avdia. From deep, Ilyasova. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. And no good, the dry spell continuing for him. For Milwaukee, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
No thanks. You're on the big screen. Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. By himself, and Ilyasova throws it down.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Here's Balmar. Outside, Avdia to stop the run. The rebound by Baker.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Baker with the bucket. Baker's got 6.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Pass to Sampson. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Baker. Milwaukee leading by 17. Takes it inside.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Milwaukee making a switch here. Parks is checked in. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, that's tipped. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Grady Dick, third. Fourth, Ilyasova.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Here's Baker. Trains the three-pointer. Baker's got 9.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Bolmaro after the basket by Milwaukee. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter, and it's good, 2 points.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Searching for their first points of the game. To end the cold streak, Bull can't hit.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Puts up a deep three. The rebound by the Bucks. And this group looking so confident here in the postseason. Just cruising so far. Going 5 games straight. Undefeated.
And this is a team that isn't just looking at going deep in the playoffs. They want the ultimate reward that only comes after 16 wins. The way they are playing right now, they are clearly in contention to go all the way.
Ilyasova, good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Bolmaro's shot is off.
Boy, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Parks has gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Stolen. And there's the drive. Power down with both hands.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
The rebound by Baker. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
A 3-pointer is right on target. Barks has got 9.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Here's Baker. He's got 10. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Balmaro. Misses and the dry spell continues.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Over to the left wing. Oh, that's blocked. Baker kicks to Baker. Parks passes to Baker. The Bucks working the ball around. And here's Ilyasova outside. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
And stolen by Ilyasova. And Ilyasova throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Cornette after the basket by Milwaukee.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Baker's got 8.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Here's Baker. Hits the 3 from the wing. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Milwaukee.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Pass to Sampson. Avdia dishes to Sampson. Balmaro's shot is off.
Oh, he has just struggled here offensively in the quarter.
And Ilyasova throws it down.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
Better safe than sorry, right?
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range. And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
I mean, you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
They need this. Balmaro's shot is off.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is. How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points. And he just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here.
He'll take those all day long.
Bull can't hit. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Substitution on the court.
That's right. All right, man.
1 second left. That one, no good. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Milwaukee on top, running away with it. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Baker out there with Dick. Then it's Ilyasova. And it's Kalaitzakis in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And Milwaukee has possession after the Marcus Olmos. And the dunk by Dick.
At 6'8", this rookie, Dick, can absolutely get up with the best of them. Terrific finish there.
Pass to Sharp. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Cornette. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dives to the hoop. And the dunk by Dick.
Yeah, that's what makes Dick dangerous. You can't just play him as an outside shooter. He'll go to the hoop like he did there.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Nobody near Barnes. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Here's Skapintsev. It's the 3-point bomb. Skapintsev has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the paint and stolen by Ilyasova. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. That was a strong dunk.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
The Trailblazers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And it's Milwaukee's ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. And that one is good. Skapintsev has got 5 points now this quarter.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
So it's the Bucks now, following the miss by Kyrie Irving.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Irving passes to Gasol. Here's Dick. Over Sharp. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim, he ends a huge run by the Bucks.
Here's Dick. Lays it up off the glass. Dick's got 10 points.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Sharp, that's good.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Baker driving inside.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Gasol. Here's Irving. No good with the layup. Shoots it up. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far. And when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Sharp on the wing. No good on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Kalaitzakis, this shot is good.
He does not lack for confidence. And he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Pass to Cornette from the arc. Irving with a clean look. The rebound by Baker. Baker's got his 5th rebound in this one. Takes a 3, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Skapintsev, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Here's the break. And Ilyasova throws it down.
Boy, you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Portland's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And stolen by Ilyasova.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that poster. I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here. Yes, sir.
Milwaukee has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Luke Cornett.
One shot.
Gotta get it.
Free throw drops for Dick.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
Here's Kapincev. 10 points for him.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Irving can't get it to go.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Balmaro, the pass to Avdia. To end the drought, here's Balmaro. Portland, no good that time either. It's Dick on the wing. Hands it from downtown. Dick's got 18 points in the game.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Milwaukee's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. This is his first free throw of the game.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, Ersan Ilyasova.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
I got shooter here. Here we go. We're going to push it on the miss. Gotta get the rebound. I got box here.
And he knocks down the first one. LeBron, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And both free throws good for Ilyasova. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Avdia. Portland again missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Can they get it? A wide open look for Gasol. He's off from 17 feet.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter. Making it look all too easy. James rises up with such aggressiveness on those dunks.
Balmaro, the three-pointer, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
From deep, Ilyasova. Good, and the assist goes to James. Ilyasova's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And James has the chance to become an elite-level passer.
Bull the pass to Gasol, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. Fifth, Grady Dick.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
They've got a nice little run going here.
Yeah, just making it look easy on the offensive end.
The three from LeBron, and another three for Milwaukee.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Another shot. Pass to Dick. They get the rebound. Ilyasova. Count it. Ilyasova's got 31.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's Bolmaro. No good with the triple.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
Cornette can't get it to go. And so James will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Avdia, the pass to Cornette. Here's Bull. Rebounded by the Bucks. Diggs got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Baker, and another basket for Milwaukee.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
It's deflected.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Dick buries the long-range jumper. Dick's got 21 in the game. Dick's got 2 of his 3 attempts to fall from beyond the arc. Dick with the steal. Here's Baker. He takes it in.
Oh, my goodness. He is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Cornette passes to Bolmaro. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Pass to Sampson, trying to get something going. Rebound, Milwaukee. Going inside.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that poster.
And so it's Milwaukee, able to put on a show for the ages. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hey everybody, a large Game 1 deficit for the Portland Trailblazers.
They were careless, lots of turnovers. It's tough to win playing like that. I think I can hear Coach in the locker room right now, volume set to 10.
I'm sure he's giving them an earful, and then some. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Bucks. Fellas, at this point in the series, what are you seeing from them?
They have been all business, showed up prepared, made the right moves, and gotten it done.
You can see it in their eyes, man. You know they're the better team out there tonight, and they see it. They're letting everyone else know it too.
Yeah, continuing to make a statement here, that's for sure. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. They've got Denny Avdia, and it's Bull in at the shooting guard position. Cornette kicks to Bull. That three off the mark.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Out to the wing from downtown. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Shoots. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Bull can't hit.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first four. They've got to get on track. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Portland no good that time either.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Green's got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Balmora. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Green with the ball. Now Bull defending. And James throws it down.
And pretty amazing the damage LeBron can do off the dribble at his size.
The Trailblazers have gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Baker with the bucket.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Balmoro's shot is off.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Pass to Sampson. Shot to stop the run. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Here's James, and the dunk by James.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Got a piece of it. And up the court come the Bucks on the break.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus. Just make the simple play. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. And here's Green outside. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break, putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
Inside, here's Cornette. They can't stop the run with that one. Driving the ball.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum-level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Looking to get it going, and it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Baker passes to Green. Over Bull. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Sampson's shot is off.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Balmora. To the inside. Here's Cornette. That one drops for him. Cornette's got 6.
And some much-needed offense right there. He ends that fantastic run by Milwaukee. And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Baker, he's checked in for LeBron. Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Portland. Here's Baker. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Irving. Still scoreless. Irving double team. Balmora, the pass to Bull. And it's off from three-point range.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter. And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Balmora, the pass to Sampson. It's deflected. Goes back up. Cornette. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Green slams it in.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's Balmora. Pass to Cornette. Over in the corner, Sampson. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Waters. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Here's Balmora. And they get it back. Here's Sampson. Green with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. And the Bucks making a change here. Pasechniks is checked in.
Number 19, Andres Pasechniks.
Here's Cornette. He's got 6. Here's Bull. The rebound by the Bucks. Baker's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pasechniks. And he gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Wasted no time on that one. Baker's got 46 points. Left side Irving. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's Balmora. Pass to Irving. In the corner, Bull with it. Off target with his 3. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Timeout. Let's give a big welcome to the floor, your forward.
changes here for the Bucks. Flynn comes in for Ilyasova. And Dick subbed in for Pisecniks. Gasol's checked in for the Trailblazers. Shaden Sharp comes in for Bull. A nice shot by Flynn.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Milwaukee with the ball. Here's Baker. Here's the drive.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Here's Flynn. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
There's a minute left in the third. Pass to Balmoro. Now the Bucks moving it up. There's Green with the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Green's got 23 points.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
Defensively, you got to have better floor balance and commitment to hustling back. I mean, you got to sprint back. You can't jog back.
Back to Gasol. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Gasol's gone just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. Baker passes to Baker. Yep, that one goes in there. Baker's got his second basket of the night.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
With 1 on the clock. Not going to go that time. And so it's Milwaukee with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Don't go and... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. So with James on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Baker. He's out there with Dick. Green is out there with Baker. And it's Flynn in at the power forward. Bull can't hit.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him.
Oh, my goodness.
Man. That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Picked away. Now Dick bangs home the trifecta. Dick's got 28 points for the game.
Guys, this is the NBA. You keep giving the ball away, you're going to get punished.
Value the possession. Vital to winning basketball games. We all know that. And if you don't, you cripple yourself.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Goal, that's good.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Here's Baker. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Now, let's go. You got this.
One shot.
Way to go, baby!
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Flynn against Irving. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. Avdia can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
A nice shot by Flynn.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Fast break points, the edge goes to them, and those quick buckets are easy money. I love to see that.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Gasol. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Flynn. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Irving for three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Baker's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Here's Avdia. And again, unable to change momentum here. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Shots good by Green.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And stolen by Barnes. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Drops in the breakaway layup. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Baker. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Milwaukee.
And he makes the first.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Sampson's checked in.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And it's Irving missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Tipped away. Fast break, Milwaukee throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Jacks up a three. Avdia can't hit.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Kalaitzakis. And again, it's Milwaukee converting. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Portland. Irving double team. Here's Sampson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Here's Baker. Bull covering. Baker with the bucket.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Launches it. And good. He hits it again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Bull. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is is underestimated strength.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Ilyasova hits the bucket. Ilyasova's got 36.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And it's not the half-court D that's been the problem. It's scores like that which are killing them.
All these fast break points, guys, very concerning. I mean, they've yet to find an answer for it.
The three. Alexiakis' shot is good.
And much of the offensive production has come from their willingness to get out and run.
Yeah, and if you've got the legs to do it, I think it's the best way to play. And they've made that commitment.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around, and it's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
Shoots, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
To halt the run, it's Gasol missing. Milwaukee's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Portland ball.
And the out-of-bounds violation is going to be reviewed. Coach has issued the coach's challenge to get it analyzed further.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is
the previous play is under review.
Then real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles, much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator, and the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
And, you know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Well, he completely took over, I think, on both ends of the floor. Scoring with authority and influencing a lot of plays, almost every play. This was the kind of night you dream about as a player.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. Here's Bolmaro. And Bull wide open. He shoots. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Bull.
Bucks ball.
Here's Milwaukee now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Milwaukee ball.
3 from the inbound. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Ilyasova. And Ilyasova throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Milwaukee's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Here's Bolmaro. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Baker. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Cornette can't get it to go. Here's Kelly Zykis, defended by Avdia. Kelly Zykis' shot is good.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
It's blocked. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. 1:58 left to play in the final quarter.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Baker, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Your Young Bucks dancers, give them a round of applause.
.158 left here in the fourth quarter. From outside the arc, and again another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Bull. And that time, also a missed shot.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Here's Avdia. Portland, no good that time either.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. And, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for Milwaukee.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with swagger.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into Game 3.
Balmaro, the pass to Sampson. Avdia can't hit.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Pass to Bull. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Balmaro's shot is off. And so it's Milwaukee now, driving to the basket.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Baker, rips down the breakaway. slam.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time for our Player of the Game.